Oh yeah, listen up, you beautiful biatches, cause we're back to fuck you up with some floral foolishness.
Sports.
Oh yeah, it's once again island time, and unofficially joined by not that bitch, the Tiger King. It's your boy Stoczy. It's your boy, the Dragon Wrangler, Jeremy
Oh, we here.
Phelps.
We
It's
here.
We is here. We is. And as always, we are here to talk to you about current topics in the sports world. And we got a doozy of one for you kids today. Society all around it, no matter how unbelievable or ridiculous said event is. So we're still rocking the Hawaiian vibe. So, I got my Phoenix Suns going out, from my boy Zoe. Kevin Durant's going to still dunk on you. So that'll be fun. Yeah. So what you rocking?
I've got a color coordinated one today. This is a beautiful pink Hawaiian, but it goes
Ooh.
with what I'm drinking, Natter Days, which are for those who like strawberry lemonade and drinking beer.
Ooh. Ooh, I actually have quite a melody assortment myself for booze today. So I'm just gonna go down. I
Fire
got
away.
it's this time of year, so unofficial sponsor of Stoats
Cold
in general
snap.
is a Cold Snap. Because your buddy
Cold.
from New Hampshire loves him some Cold Snap. So that's one of
Fuck
them.
yeah.
The next one I'm going to open after one I'm currently drinking is one from the very fine state of Colorado, and it's my last one in the fridge. So I'm a little bit it's a sad day, but Powder Run, living the dream. Oh my God, just got to get you some. And then starting off today with a beautiful Corner Point Brewing. What is this one? Old Town Corner Point Brewing in Berwick, Maine. So shout out to all those fine breweries. Definitely love what y'all are doing, keeping us keeping the brain wet, as I heard the other day. So we hope that you are keeping your own brain wet as well, dear listener. But let's get you wet with a little bit of some opening statement ideas. The Dragon Wrangler, what you got?
So the NHL All-Star Game happened this past weekend, and I know we talked a lot about the NFL All-Star Game, but we didn't talk about the NHL one at all. And I want to make just one point that I think is very valid. So the NHL All-Star Game happened in Toronto this year, which makes sense. Canadians love hockey, hockey loves Canada. Perfect, right? So in the NHL All-Star Game, there's four teams. There's basically four divisions, and you have essentially each division gets an All-Star team, and they do a set of games. It makes sense for hockey. It's different than other sports, right? It makes sense for hockey. So they obviously named a captain for each division, as you do. But they also named a celebrity captain, which was, I'm assuming, all Canadians, because I know at least three of them are Canadians. Fun fact, I didn't know that all of these people were Canadian until now, but I just want to throw out here who our captains were for these games because I think it's important to mention. The winning team, Austin Matthews, arguably the best player in the NHL right now, actually not
Mm-hmm.
Canadian. He's from Arizona, weirdly enough. Celebrity captain of Team Matthews, Justin Bieber. Everybody knows that the Biebs is Canadian.
And a lizard person.
Exactly. Team Connor McDavid. Connor McDavid, you could also argue the best player in the league right now. He is Canadian. Celebrity captain for that team, Will Arnett. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Going on. Team Nathan McKinnon. Nathan McKinnon plays in America, but he's also Canadian. Makes
Mm-hmm.
sense. Nathan McKinnon, arguably the MVP this year with 84 points through 49 games to start the season.
It's pretty fucking
Cap
good.
Captain of that team, I did not know she was Canadian. Tate McRae, pop singer.
I didn't know
But
that was a person.
yeah, but
Wow.
here's here's where it goes off the rails for me. Uh, so Team Hughes, which is two Hugheses who are not related, fun fact, Quinn Hughes and Jack Hughes are co-captains. Jack
Yes.
Hughes from the Devils didn't even play. He's injured right now. But Quinn and Jack Hughes, co-captains on Team Hughes, their celebrity captain, Michael Bublé.
Yes. Oh yeah.
So debatably, arguably, if you get drafted to Team Hughes, not only are you very confused, you also get a commemorative fedora for being part of this experiment.
And a six pack of that Buble drink.
Sparkling water.
Yeah. All the
So really,
sparkling water.
if you're an NHL player, you just got to find a way to get drafted by Team Hughes, and then you're good to go.
Jesus, I had no idea where that one was going, but that was fantastic. I wonder if Will Arnett's team like just all got Reese's, and then he would just do a bunch of illusions, Michael.
He actually
Tricks are for hoes.
he actually built all of them their own personalized Lego sculpture.
And then broke it.
Yep. Right in front of him with a hockey stick all at once.
Yeah. I don't care what you say. That's a fine show, sir.
I don't disagree at all. I watched season 1 and half of season 2.
It's just the people who win Lego Masters. Okay, that's going to be my opening statement. The people who win Lego Masters are awful. Like most of the time, they are just like the worst people in society. Like there was, when was it? It was season 1 or season 2, whereas like the very weird newlywed couple that got pregnant during, and they were like, we like playing with the Legos together. And you look at them and you're like, you guys met on Ancestry. There's no way you did not. You two are fucking like brother and sister. But somehow it's just the creepiest thing. And then one of the seasons, some influencers won. You were just like, oh, we're gonna try it. Yeah.
Influencers should lose everything ever for the rest of time.
Yeah. And like, okay, taking that part out of it, it's like they were not good either until the end. And even their end product, you look at it compared to the others, and it's like, okay, kids, right over here we have a Maserati. You know, it's a very nice car, very nice car. Over here we have an old school 1972 Corvette, very nice, very nice. And right here we have the 1994 Geo Prism. And they're like, Geo Prism, we're fucking chugging that Kool-Aid. Apparently,
oh yeah,
that was
everybody's on board.
Oh yeah, just these shows are great because the people you get invested in, you're like, yeah, I really like those guys. And then the people are just like, well, you know, like I have a Cabbage social media page and it has 17 million followers.
I mean, 17 million people are going to start following Fox now. I get the capitalism behind it. I just think it's stupid.
It is. So yeah, I guess opening statement this week is figure it out.
Figure it out. Michael Bublé figured it out. I mean, his team lost. Justin Bieber's team won, but figure it out.
Everybody loses to the Biebs now.
Well, that's fair. Other than Austin Matthews, who's American in Toronto, but plays in Toronto, so he's basically Canadian now.
God, one of the things we used to do in undergrad was anytime that somebody had the two first names, we would always have them. You remember that, where we would flip it and it would be like the opera identity. So Austin Matthews, Austin. Yeah.
Matthews, Austin. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Who was the receiver for the Cowboys that started that? Because there was one dude that started that for us. It was he had like a 3-year career where he was like the best receiver in the league, and then nobody ever heard from him ever again. I think Austin was in there too.
Yeah, we got to figure this out. Dallas Cowboys wide receivers that were actually good.
There's going to be like 4 kids. Austin Miles.
Yep, there it is. Yep,
he's only 39 now and has been retired for a very long time.
Well, yeah.
He's actually, I didn't know this, the wide receivers coach for the New York Jets right now.
Wow, okay.
And has 3 first names, Miles Jonathan Austin III. Austin Jonathan Miles IV.
There's that means there's 3 of them out there. There's Miles Jonathan Austin, there's Jonathan Austin Miles, and then there's obviously Austin Miles Jonathan. Oh god, there might be more. Oh fuck.
Wow. You just made the Backstreet Boys of backwoods Mississippi right there.
The Backstreet Boys of fucking wide receiver coaching corps.
Backstreet's back. Everybody meth.
Oh yeah. Let's fucking go. All right, so not as derailed as last week's, but that's okay. That's probably a good thing. Yeah, there was something in the air. Yeah, okay. So let's go to our first topic of the week. We did preview
this. Let's do that.
Last week we previewed this pretty hardcore, and God, I'm excited about it. So we are bringing you, dear listener, the future of sports. Recently, a group of venture capitalists have decided to create an event that they claim will replace the fucking Olympics.
Let's go. Fuck you, Greeks.
They call it.
Impoverished fucking poverty country. Fuck off.
When was the last time the Olympics were increased? It's been so long.
I don't know, but probably
The
never.
last
I don't
one
think
did
they have,
bankrupt them, but
I
yeah.
don't think they have hotels there anymore because they're a fucking poverty country. Fuck you,
Yeah.
you fucking sex addicts.
Yeah. The modern Olympics made by a French guy, but that's a different story. What we're going to talk about today is a little bit oppo the modern Olympics. I would say it's a lot more in line with the ancient Olympics, but the enhanced games. You heard that right, the enhanced games. So what the fuck is the enhanced games?
Oh,
So
please do tell.
so it is a venture that will ban drug testing. We're just gonna let that one simmer for a bit,
Yeah.
allowing all athletes involved to use any performance enhancing drug that they feel allows them to compete at quote their peak. Their peak. I guess I can't really complain just from that one statement. I mean, we're using performance enhancing drugs, I would argue sometimes through these wonderful beverages.
Well, it depends on how you consider, I mean, what your definition of enhancing is, because some would argue that our podcast becomes unwatchable after like three of these, but it depends on who you ask, I suppose. Some people think it gets better.
Sometimes you have to follow along with what we're drinking. According to the game's founder, the enhanced games, not the Olympics, that guy's dead right now. 44% of athletes already use PEDs, which I think is shockingly low, but it's on their site. 4 million Americans currently use anabolic steroids. I do regularly. It's called I have asthma. And 75% of regular male gym goers have considered steroid usage because we just want to be swole. Not sure I remember taking that poll, but apparently those other folks did. So the enhanced games also claim that under proper supervision, steroid use not only does not have negative side effects, like the ones we typically hear about, like shrunken balls and a neck that looks like it went through a
Oh,
cheese grater.
they discuss both of those on their site. Don't you
Mm-hmm.
worry.
That they do, but is actually beneficial to health. Science is real, or maybe science, if you want to go that far. The games have eliminated all team and ball sports to focus on the simple concept of
Ball
being
sports.
bigger, faster, stronger. Oh, damn it.
The irony of steroid enhanced games eliminating ball sports. Come on, it fucking writes itself.
Oh, God. I didn't notice that first. Ooh, we're back. Athletics, track and field, aquatics, gymnastics, combat. Strength will be the disciplines. Strength, it's just strength. Okay. So the question this week, I think we all have the same questions because they're eliminating ball sports. What the actual fuck? What are your thoughts on this? And what sports need to be added? I say we emphasize the added part for the enhanced games, but or eliminated.
There's only one sport that needs to be eliminated, but we'll get to that.
Okay, so let's see. How are we going to take the? You know what? Let's start off with the elephant in the room. What in the actual fuck? Let's respond to that one first, and then we'll go from there. All right.
So I think it's interesting with this that they basically call out. Well, there's a lot of tiers to this, and we'll get into all of them. But for one, they call out that the Olympics don't pay their athletes, and they do a breakdown, and their breakdown is probably true from the Olympic side of things. Um, Basically, their whole platform is Olympians live in poverty, and then they break it down, and there's some truth to that. Although I would argue now with NIL deals, with the idea that basically you can sell anything involving yourself to make money, I don't know that's as true as it used to be, and so basically they break it down, and it the breakdown just says Wimbledon prize money for gold, runner up, and silver is 2.5 million, 1.3 million, 600,000 for third place. US Olympians for gold, 38,000, runner up gets 33,000, semifinalist bronze get 15,000. UK Olympians, no prize money for any of it. That's the only breakdown they do whatsoever. So apparently, that's the only sports in the entire world.
Yep.
So from that side of things, basically they don't say a number. They don't say who's getting what. They essentially just say we're going to make this livable for all of our athletes, and we're going to make sure that all of them get paid well enough that they can just be athletes and do nothing else. Which, if that's your platform you're trying to live on, okay, I'm sort of behind the idea of it, even though it's not necessarily entirely true. The issue I have is that from the safety of this, the examples they use are horrendous.
Yeah. Just looking through their website.
So,
Holy shit, bud.
the illustrious history of performance enhancements. West Africans use cola acuminita and cola intida for running competitions, arguably probably some form of coke, I would guess, because it gives you energy. Cocaine has been proven to not be healthy for you. The
Says
Tara.
you.
Oh, we'll get to that. Science is real.
Oh
The,
God.
the Tarahumara tribe consume peyote in order to prepare for multi-day runs. Yeah, because they don't know they're fucking running for multiple days. Even Aaron Rodgers waits until he's out of season to fucking do it. And then Australia's indigenous people consume paturi plant in order to gain its stimulant effects. Now, all three of those, all three of those are fucking indigenous tribes that in 2024 have not advanced since the fucking 1000s.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have modern technology. You
Mm-hmm.
haven't used an example from the fucking 1500s.
Oh my God. Did you look at any of their science advisory board?
No, please go on.
Okay. Okay. I've got problems. I've got problems with this.
I'm
Uh,
still looking at the illustrious history of performance enhancements, which we talk about. That gladiators used hallucinogens. Well, yeah, because if you
oh
fucking
yeah.
lost, you died.
Yeah. Yeah,
That
they
the
use that.
Vikings.
It's actually well documented that ancient Olympics, most athletes did use some sort of herbal supplement, so they're not lying on
No,
that.
I believe it.
Um,
Norse Vikings ingested food that increased their fighting strength 12-fold. Okay, debatable. 19th century, athletes incorporate cocoa leaves into their performance therapies. Okay, because cocaine wasn't illegal in the 1800s.
oh my God.
Um,
We can apply to join the Scientific and Medical Advisory Commission for these guys. I'm sorry. I cannot get
18,
off of this.
1889, there's a physician with a very long name who becomes the first to isolate testicular fluid. He injects, I'm not making this
Oh,
up,
yeah.
guys.
Yep.
He injects testicular fluid into himself and finds renewed strength and vitality. And he was fabulous.
That last part we're kind of guessing on, but
Oh, Jean was the fucking first stylista, not related to this.
yeah.
Now, I again cannot fucking make this up. They claim that in 1935, anabolic steroids were used to restore the health of survivors of Nazi concentration camps. Yeah, they were fucking without food for
Jesus
months.
Christ.
Why the fuck do you think that's not a fucking athlete trying to run faster than the dude next to him? Very different. Um, and then as we keep going forward, 1967, the fucking devil comes and they ban performance enhancing drugs and the Olympic Committee. Bastards.
Mm-hmm.
1967 to 2023, though, is where I'm going with all of this. And this is why I've gone on this tangent here. 1967 to 2023, off
Yep.
the website of the Enhanced Games, brave athletes continue to incorporate the latest scientific advancements and set new world records despite the risk of prosecution.
Oh God. And that's a direct quote. And looking at it right now.
Embrace science. Science is
Yeah.
real.
Yeah. And then 2023, apparently the keynote is a quote, the enhanced games launch is ushering in a return to the inclusion of science in sports. Yeah, because all science just went away magically when they were like, no, stanozol is not a good idea. Anabolic steroids aren't a good idea.
Myth. Steroids have always have severe irreversible side effects. Myth. Steroids cause tumors. Myth. Steroid use causes permanent infertility and impotence to men. Myth. Steroids are bad for your health.
Oh my god. And
You're able to make choices about your body. That can we just talk for a second about how that just became a fucking Trump rally? Only you are able to make choices about your body. The enhanced games.
and
Undertaking any enhanced regime is best done in consultation with your doctor. Enhanced does not provide medical advice, even though they just said steroids are bad for your health and then said truth right next to it.
right. Right. And if you look at most of these, the quote unquote truth, sometimes it's a broad statement. Okay. So here we go. So the myth, steroids always have severe irreversible side effects. Here is the quote unquote truth. When used properly in an environment with transparent information under the guidance of your physician, the likelihood and severity of adverse side effects is mitigated and reduced. There's no like citation for that. It doesn't name any single like person who has said that previously, any other
Nope.
studies, and that's kind of what I have a problem with most of these. The last one does, the steroids are bad for your health one. It actually does have one, two, three very poorly cited studies on them, all from like the 2000s. And it says, oh, well, steroids typically have positive effects on health of athletes. And it doesn't, the broadness of that is kind of scary because it doesn't say, well, how much or in what
Because they don't have a
circumstance.
fucking
Yeah,
answer. They don't have a
yeah, they
number.
don't.
They're
Because
just throwing it out there so they don't sound like assholes.
I almost want to, I should have just gone and found these studies and read them just so I could say how much bullshit it is. Because oh yeah, that this whole thing is just okay. Can we please get to the medical advisory committee?
Yeah, no, I'm looking at them right now, and as I'm looking at them,
Yes.
two things jump out to me. The first thing that jumps out to me is how unbelievably good looking all of them are, which is very important to note here. The men and the women are just absolutely gorgeous human beings. Even Dr. George Church, who looks like he's in his 60s, has a great hairline and an incredible beard. That dude slayed back in the 40s.
He still
Um,
does.
oh, absolutely.
Dr. George Fox.
The other thing I want to point out with this too, that's also very important, is Alexander Bisignano is on this list,
Mhm.
and he's founding CEO of a bunch of stuff. Princeton, cool. His title: genomic scientist and serial entrepreneur.
I guess it's
I'm,
better than serial killer, but
I'm not just an entrepreneur, sir. I'm a serial entrepreneur.
yeah.
You come into my genomic study, you get my title right.
God, I have to look up what this degree is. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? You bullshitting bastard. Yeah, so Alexander Bizigner, whatever. His only academic credential is he has a okay, I want to get this
Associates.
right. No, he has a Bachelor of Arts in molecular biology.
Is that only specifically through University of Phoenix, or does DeVry offer that too?
Not through Princeton allegedly, but I just want to say
Princeton's
this.
night classes?
Yeah, how do you get a bachelor of art? So the difference between a bachelor of arts and a bachelor of science degree is usually they actually have to do math and science for a bachelor of science degree. And it's like, how in a scientific field do you have a bachelor of arts? What? Just fucking insane. Okay, so here's some of my other problems with this list. Okay, it starts off with a medical doctor. Excuse me. Okay, great. Looks like she did some teaching. Looks like, she's worked with racing. Okay, that's perfectly fine. The next guy they have on their list is a guy who I guess needs to identify himself as Dr. Kyle Grant. And he has a doctorate of philosophy, which I too have. So I need to be on this scientific board. A doctor of philosophy in synthetic biology. Okay, that's fucking weird. All right, Beard Man, George Church has a PhD, which same degree as me. Um, apparently he was at Harvard and MIT, a professor of health sciences and technology. Okay, wait a minute. I teach in a department that also offers health sciences. Yeah, I need to be on this fucking board. But to fill out this fucking application on this goddamn show. What is an ND? What is that degree type? No.
Neurological doctor? But there's
Uh,
no way because he's on the board of this shit. So
oh
there's no way a
God.
neurological doctor is on there.
Naturopathic doctor.
Oh, yeah, that makes
Okay.
sense.
There we go. Okay, so the fourth one's natural whatever. Okay, bye-bye. Then we have the guy who got a bachelor of arts in a science field. Okay, that's yeah, that's legit. And then we
Well,
have an
and
actual other MD, which is good. All
well,
right.
but I want to go back for a second. Dr. Catherine Zagone, ND, the natural whatever. I'm looking up where she
Naturopathic.
yeah. So she's the chief medical officer and co-founder of Clockwise Inc. Clockwise Inc. I just went to their website. Their goal is dedicated to supporting women, optimizing, extending their reproductive windows through accessible testing, education, empowerment, and data integration. None of that has any relevance to athletics whatsoever or the
Nope.
use of steroids. She also works for 10X Health Beverly Hills. As I'm going into this, they have IV therapy, genetic testing, blood testing. Okay, kind of along these lines. And then a thing, one of their services is called Superhuman Protocol.
What?
Magnetism plus oxygen plus light. Without them, we cannot survive, but with them, we're superhuman. Step one, magnetize. We have you lay on what we like to call the biocharger mat. This
No.
pumps pulsed electromagnetic fields into your body, allowing your red blood cells to separate into free flowing cells, recharging you at the cellular level. Step two, oxygen. This is the perfect window for some light oxygen, exercise with oxygen training. Basically, they put an oxygen mask on you and have you work out. Step three, light. Um, by using the really big word therapy, we have you lay on a near infrared light therapy bed that allows you to harness all the nutrition from the sun with light. It basically looks like a fucking tanning bed.
We're gonna chock
this
you full of
is
magnets and light.
this is their indie MD, Dr. Catherine Zagoni. Her fucking claim to fame is that.
Oh my god! Holy shit! Okay, so I had to click to see how you become a member of this prestigious board, which I am not gonna do. All right, like I have a career to look after. We do stupid shit on here, but I'm not doing anything this stupid. All right,
Not yet.
not
Not
yet.
yet. See where the night takes us.
Yeah, yeah. So you have to apply to join the Scientific and Medical Advisory Commission. All right, so it asks for first and last name, email. Question one: are you enhanced? Yes, I am very enhanced. Area of expertise, and it just is open. There's no like suggestions or anything, so I just want to put enhanced, and then it's like upload.
Enhancement.
Yeah, exactly.
Superhuman studies.
Holy shit!
And then
Oh,
upload your CV, your resume.
yeah, yeah, that's it.
So arguably, it's only these one, two, three, four, five, six. It's only these
Six.
six people on their advisory commission right now.
I,
Just
I
those six.
I guess.
The first of
Um,
which was a Sydney Hobart yacht race, youngest female winner to win line honors ever. So obviously, yacht racing, which isn't even a discipline of this thing, is very important.
so when you click on their Scientific and Medical Advisory Commission, like hyperlink, towards the top it says, in the words of historian Yuval Noah Harari, quote, nobody can really predict the specific changes we will witness, dot, dot, dot. As the pace of changes increases, the meaning or the very meaning of being human is likely to mutate and physical and cognitive structures will melt. Great. So now we have someone on the board who works with tanning beds and magnets trying to melt us.
Magnets. Well, I just looked into the fucking criteria of the girl who won the yacht race.
Uh-huh.
She's founding CEO of a company called Zest, which if you put in Zest by itself, it's a company that just sends meals to your house. So I'd like to think that's what she's the CEO of. You put
Yep.
you put Zest Science, it's an app that basically tells you how to live longer. But I'm gonna stick with it for a minute here that I think she just owns the company that fucking sends meals to your house. She's a meal prepper, and she's the number one person they're listing here because science is real.
Science is real. Okay, let's get off of these people. I don't want them. Uh, they're not going to come after us, but I don't want to push that button too much. You guys want to do what's good for you or what you think is good for you. Hey, have at it. We're going to make fun of you.
Yep.
Yeah. So what else do we have on this? Oh, somehow for the enhancement portion, there's a whole tab called Safer Sports. Um, okay. So let's see what's in this. Um, yeah, okay, and they kind of rehash some of the same thing. Oh, they do some health testing, like cardiac health. That's something that could go right down the shitter if you're taking cocaine to reach your highest levels. System health test. Blood work will give an insight into a range of different biomarkers, providing our athletes with an informed picture of their health. Okay, for a second there, I thought system health test was like for their computers and shit. So you never know.
So on this same tab, they have a quote from Dr. Aran D'Souza, BA, BA, MA, PhD. Don't know what any of those things behind it mean. Not important. The president of the Enhanced Games, how did he get his fame? Because I think it's very relevant here. Previously, he led Peter Thiel's litigation against Gawker Media involving the wrestler Hulk Hogan, which resulted in one of the largest invasion of privacy judgments in history and the subject of his book, Conspiracy.
Oh, goody. I'm glad we're dealing with some real sane people here. Holy
He
shit.
also owns a $52 billion under management supervision. He manages 200 employees over 9. He has a Dodge Stratus that manages 200 employees.
He might be going harder than a Dodge Stratus.
Oh, nobody goes harder than a Dodge Stratus.
Oh yeah. Jesus, and just looking at the meta or the media inquiries one, it's kind of fucking weird. And they still have Sports Illustrated up, which I don't know if they learned yet, but Sports Illustrated is just run by fucking chatbot now. So,
Yep.
all right. Yeah. So we have to, oh, if we want to get someone on our show from, oh my God, we could fucking do that.
Let's do it. I'm in. Let's fucking go right now. I'll send the email right now.
um, and I'm going to give it to everybody. It's media at enhanced.org.
I'm gonna send them.
Interview requests.
Should I send them this episode? No, because then they won't do it. Or should I send them this episode and be like, "Do you guys want to rebut, or should we just keep saying that you suck?"
Hey, I haven't said you suck yet. I'm just laughing that you're
I'm
like
saying right
steroids
now,
are healthy.
you suck.
Oh
Dr. Aaron D'Souza, you should come on this show yourself.
God. Oh
Well,
God.
you're in Australia. We'll do it at fucking 6 in the morning, so it can be your 6 p.m. Let's go, Aaron. Iran.
Yeah, we oh, speaking of inclusion, um oh guys, language matters.
Science is real.
Language matters. The use of quote enhanced and quote doping can vary between different groups and generations. So the next time you see some roided out bro at the gym using a fucking tripod to record his workout, don't call him an enhanced jackass. Just call him a jackass
Hey,
because
75% of people
language
around him thought about
matters.
doing that.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
That's science. Science is real.
Okay, what fucking PR wannabe intro class wrote this shit? The colonialist origins of doping? Steeped in racial prejudice, doping and its variations are harmful words wielded by sports federations to keep athletes from embracing science or having nuts. That's my addition there. The term originates from the colonialist Dutch forces description of the performance enhancements used by the defending West African tribes. Um, okay. Okay, so we're just gonna pick and choose things. That's fun. The word was soon used to describe medical enhancements given to horses before being weaponized against the black population in the 1980s war on drugs.
Wait. Horses fought the war on drugs in the 1980s.
Uh,
Horses versus black people is what the 80s were all about.
you might. I'll read it again. The word, and again, the word here being doping. So, doping was soon used to describe the medical enhancements given to horses, comma, before being weaponized against the black population in the 1980s war on drugs.
Okay.
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 Let's just ignore that the Soviets were using stanozol in the early 50s. Let's ignore that. Let's ignore all the other athletes who followed suit, including Japan, the United States, the UK, well, East and West Germany when they were allowed to participate, France, Spain, Australia. Who am I missing? South Africa, Brazil. All of them were using this well before the 80s. Well before the 80s. What the fuck? It's a colonialist slur.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Here's some fundamentals. Okay, so you just heard everything I said, and you're like, Stoczy, you're bullshit.
that's
We
fair.
need
That's
to,
what I'm thinking right now.
yeah.
Honestly, I think you're full of
I am
shit.
too. I am full of
This is the
shit.
future of athletics.
Yeah. So here's how you could fix someone like me. What are the fundamentals about inclusive, non-enhanced language? I guess. So the fundamentals are number one: don't assume a person is not enhanced.
So when I'm walking down the street, the dude with the chicken legs, I should assume he's taking roids. He hasn't taken enough of them. He's just started them.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how I've got as big as I am. Obviously, fucking enhancement right here.
Yeah, my enhancement is fucking, like 16-ounce fucking curls, man. What the fuck? Okay, so don't assume that everyone is natural. Um,
So should I then, in theory,
okay.
assume everyone is enhanced and just be surprised when they're not taking steroids?
I guess. Uh, Profiling devalues the identities and lives of people who identify as enhanced. Well, I identify as a fucking Apache helicopter, but ain't a single motherfucker out here saying heli up, heli down as my pronouns. So, you know what? Life ain't fair. Life ain't fucking fair.
Hey, bro, heli up, heli down.
Hey, thanks.
Hey, I got you, bud.
Inclusive.
I just assume that you're enhanced by helicopter standards. So
Yeah. And by these jokes, I'm not going after people who have gone through gender reassignment surgeries or similar. Okay.
no,
I am
this
going after people who are saying, hey, I dope up, but you need to respect my whittle feelings.
yeah, no,
No,
this show is about pointing out the stupidity of the world, not pointing out the normal shit that people actually go through.
it's like, yeah. The people who are doing this who are like, oh, I'm offended you use this language. I mean, like somebody's
I'm
gonna
offended
bust out
that
my
you
fucking wall in a couple minutes.
I'm
and be like,
offended that you look like the
"Oh."
fucking Kool-Aid man breaking down my wall, you fucking
Yeah,
cloud.
yeah. Okay, avoid using language such as clean athlete or clean competition. Okay, to be fair, I have never thought that any athlete on the face of the planet was clean. So there, we'll just throw that out there. As this implies that the process of using science is dirty, which is harmful and hurtful. Okay, so that's step one. Do we
Okay.
do we dare move on to step two? Step two: scrub harmful and discriminating language from your vernacular.
Oh, I'm shocked. How much money did they pay an outside consultant to come up with the word vernacular? Because nobody within this group knows that word.
I was gonna say it's been a while since I heard that one, but yeah. Let's see. Okay, here's some examples, and here's the game we're gonna play. Jay, I'm gonna give you the example of the harmful language type, and you have
Okay.
to tell me what the better alternative is.
Okay.
And
I got this. I'm so fucking fired
okay,
up. Let's go.
you better not be on that page either. Okay.
I'm not. I'm on the leadership page. That's where I'm going next. Let's
Oh,
fucking go.
perfect. Okay, so we're gonna play this game, then we're gonna move on to
Oh,
leadership.
I'm so excited.
Okay, so the harmful language is doping.
Doping.
What's the alternate?
Performance enhancement slash testicular shrinking.
Fucking wrong, you racist piece of shit.
Damn it!
The better alternative is, as with other slurs, there is no acceptable alternative.
Oh, son of a bitch! Trick question got me from game one.
Okay.
Fucking first question.
I will say there are no others like this on the list. Okay, so harmful language bit number 2. Unnatural. What is the better alternative?
Superhuman.
Wrong again. It is
Motherfucker.
it,
I was really
fucking
confident about that one.
racist piece of shit against these. Enhanced is what you were looking for. Enhanced.
Son of
Enhanced.
a bitch.
Yeah, okay. So here is the harmful language. This one may be like the worst slur you could think of.
Jive turkey.
Whoa, okay, we might have to cut that shit out. Um clean athlete. What's the alternate?
I think the answer is normie.
Nope. Natural athlete.
Damn it! Oh, I suck at this.
Oh my god. Really? They have this? Okay. Okay. There are people with real problems on this fucking plane, but I'm going to say it anyways because you have it on your fucking website. Enhanced steroid abuser. How's the nice way to say steroid abuser?
Rational, sane human being who values their health.
That's a lot better than theirs. It's enhanced athlete though. Oh, oh. Okay, we got 2 more. Performance enhancing drugs, and there are 2 options for this. So you could take 2 guesses if you want for performance enhancing drugs. What is the accepted vernacular?
Let's see. If I had to take a guess, I'd say that good is my first guess.
Okay. What's your
And
second?
my second guess is I gotta channel this 10x health. We suntan in the tanning booth thing for a minute here.
Don't forget the magnets.
Magnet juice. Magnet juice is my answer.
At first, I thought you said MAGA juice, and it's like, well, all right, magnet juice.
Is there an Australian version? Because we're not necessarily that far off.
Yeah, dingo wallaby. Yeah, I'm sure that's racist, but yeah. So you're wrong on both of them. Fucking racist. All right, so it's performance therapy and performance enhancements instead of performance enhancing drugs.
How is that different than that good? I thought I hit the nail on the head right
See,
there.
I think yours is better, but according to them, okay.
Apparently I could join their leadership team, which similar to the thing before. First name, last name, email. Are you enhanced? Why should you be chosen to join the enhanced team? And there's a 200-word max limit because that's their attention span. Yeah. Go ahead. What you got?
Okay, so this is the last one, the last of the harmful language and what you should be saying, so you're not a racist piece of shit to your roided out friends at the gym. All right. So this is the last one. You haven't done so well so far, but I think you can rally right here. Okay.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Don't be. The word is cheating.
Rule enhancing, or legal record breaking.
Yeah, I almost want to give it to you because
they do talk a lot about the new personal world records will be set because every other one was not doped up.
But what they suggest is instead of cheating, say demonstration of science.
Science is real.
Okay. So hear me out. Some dude, let's say they're competing in a swimming competition and they bring flippers in because flippers make you go faster. If he says, no, sir, I'm not cheating. I am just trying to exercise a demonstration of science.
That's a PED, a performance enhancing device. Legal.
What if he identifies as, when in the water, somewhat of a duck?
I identify as a seal.
Game blouses.
That's why I always duct tape my legs together so I seal it.
Oh, there's actually another way you could be less of a piece of shit. And it's encourage bravery. Oh.
Nothing says bravery like looking like a cloud.
Holy shit. Okay, talk to us more about the leadership.
So, similar to the doctors, which none of them are on the leadership, which sounds sad that none of your, natural fucking healing voodoo magic doctors are on your leadership team. all of them again, and this is also worth mentioning that of the, let me count it real quick: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 people are on their leadership team. 10 of them are males, one female. Worth mentioning. Not where I'm going with this.
Dude, Matthew Marcotte looks like he took a shit in Switzerland and it did not come out right.
He's the non-executive director. You act like you know him. Where I'm going with this is, again, all very, very good-looking men, and the one woman attractive as well. Good-looking men. Other than one gentleman, Trey Austin, their
Troy
creative
Austin,
design.
Austin Troy.
Austin Troy looks like he just beat a polar bear fucking senseless, got arrested for it, and it's his headshot picture. If you look at, and yes, I did take this further, their creative designer, because I'm going somewhere very direct with this.
Oh my God.
Troy Austin, Austin Troy, their creative designer, who is the one not super amazingly good looking person on their leadership team. The first thing that pops up is he's the art director for iTunes Designs. If you go to iTunes Designs, what they do is you can cartoon yourself and make yourself an AI photo generated version of yourself. Because that's what we need to do when it comes to legalizing and making the enhanced games great. Is obviously we need to make ourselves into fucking cartoons in order for this to be relevant. Good job, Troy Austin. Way to break the stereotype that everybody on steroids looks amazing.
Jesus Christ. Okay, and then there's a guy named David Becker. His CV is real long, so pay attention, listen up. He's an ops advisor, and his qualifications are sport and entertainment expert, full stop, and then product development.
What product?
All of them. All of
every
them.
product.
What the hell? Oh my gosh. And then Jody, she's the assistant documentarian. So one of them plays with graphics and robots, and the other one actually does film.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. All of that makes a lot of sense. Uh, David Becker is not even the first David Becker that pops up when you Google David Becker. There's a lot of
No.
David Beckers before him. So, yep.
Jesus, Murphy. Oh, there's investors too. Holy crap.
Oh, yeah.
Holy crap.
Adventure capitalists.
Yeah. All right. Co-founder of PayPal. I bet he loves Elon Musk.
So, Elon's now involved.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, he's just a phone call away. Holy crap. Then one guy went to Stanford. Yeah.
Talk about the investors for the next 30 seconds here.
I will. So there's three of them. Peter Thiel, venture capitalist for what the fuck is Founders Fund? All right, we're going to look at this bullshit right now. Founders Fund. What is that? Okay. God, this sounds like some fucking let's steal some of your Bitcoin. What? Okay, so just from the Google search, it comes up with Founders Fund is a San Francisco based venture capital firm investing in companies building revolutionary technologies. Okay, so that's all fine, well, and good. You click into it, and then it's like new defense for a new terrain, adapt, design, deploy. And I'm just like, man, those two things don't really make much sense together, but all right, you do you. Okay. So next up, we have Christian Angermeyer, who I don't know. He kind of looks like he wanted to be a part of the Wallflowers, but couldn't play anything except for like a kazoo back in the 90s. So there's that. Venture capitalist for Apurion Investment Group. And there's a bunch of other ones. So let's just go with this first one, see what's up with it. Apiron Investment Group is the family office and asset management business of entrepreneur and investor. Oh my God. It's a fucking multi-level marketing scheme. What? Okay. So one guy, so this, where we're at right now, I'm just kind of going through the bullshit companies that the investors have.
Whoa, sir, that's offensive. They're called legitimate business ventures. Let's get that right.
Okay, so some of the multi-level marketing campaigns these people are running. Peter
Inverted
Thiel,
triangle.
yeah, inverted triangle scheme. Best friends club. Peter Thiel, for Founders Fund. It's like we develop technologies to help businesses. Then you click into the site and it's like defense. So kind of different. And then this Christian Angermeyer, you go to his site and it's like, and I guess it's a fund or investment group, something. And like the first thing it talks about is, quote, item of Christian's private collection of historic artifacts centering around ritualistic use of psychedelics, Greek marble statuette of Demeter dated 4th to 3rd BC. So you are literally funding this dude's want to go and buy psychedelic remnants from ancient times.
Yes.
What the
Uh,
fuck?
Also, there's a gentleman whose name is Thomas Rex Dolan, who definitely has a trust fund and grew up with one. But his first his first bullet point, world doubles champion, court tennis, Bordeaux 2022.
Nice.
So now,
Nice.
not Wimbledon, which we used an example earlier about the pay structure compared to what Olympic athletes make.
Oh,
No, world doubles champion in Bordeaux.
oh
Good
wow.
job, Rex. Good job, Rex.
God, there's also an athletes advisory commission too that has people.
God, I can only fucking imagine.
Yeah, I would be much more impressed if this person was from Jamaica. But Christina Smith on this advisory board, Canadian pioneer Olympian for bobsleigh. Ma'am, there is only one bobsled team in the history of the world
It's
that matters, and they're
and
from
John
Jamaica.
Candy was on it. Also, Brett Fraser's on both boards, this one and the first one.
Yeah. So national team captain for swimming. Something about that doesn't sound right because he swam oh, okay. He swam maybe a little bit after Phelpsy
Wait,
did.
wait. Nicholas Horback-Zivitsky, NBA, founder and CEO of the Drone Racing League. The
Yeah,
drone
that's a
racing is
thing.
not. That's not. No, I know that, but it's not even a fucking sport that's going to be in this. The drone racing has nothing to do with performance enhancing drugs.
Not the first games.
Chief Revenue Officer for Tough Mudder. Good job, bud. Good job.
Go Mud. And then Luke Peckman. It just his first bullet point. I'm not reading anything else from him, but Luke Peckman, Minnesota State champion. Minnesota State champion. Athlete Advisory Board. Let's
He's
go.
also an All American.
No,
Doesn't
no, don't give it
say
away. Don't give it away.
where or when for who. If it's a Minnesota high school All American, a collegiate.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. So this one's fun. David Karasek, Swiss Olympian dash London 2012. We're just gonna leave it at that too. We're leaving it there. Awesome. God, what in the hell? I seriously, if you had like half a brain cell, you could be on either of these boards.
Only if
Jesus.
you're really, really ridiculously good looking. So basically, this is the Derek Zoolander games.
Black lung.
Roland Schumann won. Let me count these up here. 4, 9, 12 games or 12 medals at the Commonwealth Games. So that's a thing.
Yeah, it is. That's actually kind of impressive.
I mean, yeah. University of Arizona, BA in psychology.
Mm. Okay. So I want to bring up one more topic with this site, and then we're going to move on to our Giuseppe for this week. Because for some reason on their website, they wanted to make this something they wanted to emphasize. If you go to enhance.org and go to the movement, there's a drop down tab. And on there is a tab called Update Wikipedia. This is This is a priority, folks.
Should
Update
we?
Wikipedia.
So can we, when we upload this week, can our poll be what should we update the Wikipedia for the enhanced games to say? And we'll put the winning thing on there.
Hold on, I gotta see if those polls. Okay, what should the Wikipedia for the enhanced
Enhanced games read.
read? Okay, because I don't know if I could like have it as an open answer, but if I can, I will. If not, I'm going to come up with
No, I think you
something.
just come up with like four options and the winner just goes on there.
About to become a Wikipedia editor, y'all. Hell yeah. Let's go.
Stand with us, pay athletes fairly, and restore honesty to sports.
Dude, I cannot believe like that is if you're trying to be a major sports franchise or entity, one of your things is fuck Wikipedia. Like, I think there's more important things you could be doing first. I don't know, maybe between the magnets and the fucking solar panel fucking tanning beds, I think we could figure it out. Jesus Christ. Gee, we only got through one of those questions too.
Whoa. Uh, General media inquiries. If you email media@enhance.org, this inbox is continuously monitored. You expect a response within 30 minutes. Why didn't 30 minutes ago we email them to try to have somebody on the show by the end of the show? We could have somebody on now.
They would have rushed that shit like this. Somebody
The
emailed me?
president, I'm not fucking making this up. The president of the advanced enhanced games is always available for an interview. So next week we might have him on the show.
That scares the piss out of me.
Because of how fucking incredible it's going to be, dude. Let's go.
It's gonna be insane.
I will send him a Hawaiian shirt before this show just to make sure he has one.
Oh man, make it like little steroid syringes or something. Oh, that'd be great.
It's just a bunch of biceps.
Holy shit, man. What we only got through one of the questions. We had two others. What are you so I
I
think
would
that's
just I
actually a
just
good
like to
one.
discuss the last one really quickly here. The only
Okay.
thing that shouldn't be an event that they currently have is one combat. A bunch of roided out dudes trying to knock each other out. Sounds like somebody's going to punch through somebody else's face, and that should not be on there. Let's get rid of combat.
Yeah,
And when you go to it, it's a picture of a dude already on the ground about to get fucking like Gronk spiked by another dude's fist, which is that much worse. That should not happen. That does not need to be an event.
Jesus. Yeah, he's not wrong about that. That guy is about to fucking destroy that other
His
person.
face is about to implode, which is not what you typically want when you get into a combat sports event.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you need to start adding add the balls back into the enhanced games, of course. Ah, got him.
Got him.
Um, but God, what do you take out of this? I think you take gymnastics out. Just from an organizational perspective, I'm not sure how, like I know that there's different types of doping that you can use to enhance gymnastics, but just thinking stupidly about it, if you put them on, like high end anabolic steroids and they're all fucking jacked up as shit,
Dude,
not going to be as stretchy.
they're
So,
doing like 19 flips on the floor though. I just imagine the winner of the enhanced games does Will Ferrell's like routine at the end of Old School with the fucking twirlers, but she is doing like 37 flips in between.
okay. So if you did not like um, this organization enough, at the bottom of the event planning page, um, there's a little bit for those of you who may be like Gen Z or millennials who are just kind of like through with capitalism. It says embrace capitalism because that's something that will get everybody there. We reject the kleptocracy of so-called not-for-profit sport organizations. And it's like, oh my goodness, enough with it. We get it. You love Elon Musk. Go and get your brain implant and let it
They
explode already.
also They also, when you go to accredited journalist expression of interest form, which I am going to fill out because I do feel we are accredited journalists. CNN, New York Post, CBS Sports, Sports Illustrated, The Guardian. The Guardian again. Why is The Guardian in there twice? And The Telegraph's in there 3 times. City AM's in there twice. Daily Mail's in there twice. Why? The Guardian a 4th time, like 12 fucking posts later. I
don't get
no.
it. I don't. This whole thing is just God. It's so flustering. It really is. It really is. Okay. So that's the enhanced games. Yay. Yep. We didn't even have to, fucking get drunk as hell and read through the operations manual to find gems because the whole thing is
that makes one of us.
Even though it is kind of rinse and repeat of last episode, which if you haven't heard, dear listener, buckle up, buckaroos, because we're running into mailboxes on that one.
I also said it last episode. If not, where the fuck have you been for the last 3 weeks?
Yes, welcome. And so if you are new to this show, this last segment might be a little confusing to you if you've never heard us before. So welcome, but welcome to the family too, or La Familia. We're talking about the Giuseppe Stromboli Riddle of the Week. This one is unofficially sponsored by AA, but again, not the one you're thinking of. This is Assholes Anonymous. Like, if you're part of the other AA, hey, respect, man. Respect. Keep sober. Actually, probably turn off this show. We appreciate your patronage, but it's probably not the move for you.
No, this is not the endeavor that you need to be a part of. Go join the enhanced games. Honestly, you'll be living a cleaner lifestyle.
Oh God, I mean that's a whole. Okay, we're not even going there. Anyways, this week's unofficial sponsor is Assholes Anonymous. But before we get going, what's this week's voice?
He's over your left shoulder right now.
Who is it? You got to say it for the people listening.
That not bitch goes on it.
Fuck. I was hoping to have a voice tomorrow. Oh well. I gotta warm up a little bit. I'm gonna take some drinks.
In honor of that bitch, shake it roll.
In honor of that famous remake of that popular series of books out of the UK, we honor the pool playing, bang noodle wheeling, absolute unit from New Jersey, Wizard. Bitch. With our Giuseppe Stromboli redo of the week, unofficially sponsored by Assholes Anonymous. Assholes Anonymous. Ever wanted to punch a parakeet in its fucking face for looking at you the wrong way, but worried someone else will find out I've done it? You've seen Tiger King. Prove that I didn't do it.
Again, we don't plan this out ahead of time. It just fucking happens as we go. It all comes full circle.
Anyway, so if you've ever found yourself in this situation, well, you're in luck with Assholes Anonymous. Now you can anonymously be a total shit for brains asshole in a multitude of ways. Using an overdue library book to beat a red box into submission? Done it. Touch wet paint? Touched. Got them Joey prints on them, baby. With someone else's face. You could use that too. You can just face them right into some paint. There's all sorts of options. And of course, like I always like to do, disregard Carol Baskins and make money. Use Assholes Anonymous for all of your anonymous asshole needs. I'm a firm believer in this organization. You know how many parakeets I fucking decked this week, bitch? I just pulled out my Glock and was like, pistol whip. We should also mention right about now, dear viewer, that on Floral Foolishness Sports, we do not condone beating parakeets with a Glock.
Unless they have it coming. Sometimes they're asking for it.
Maybe I need to start reading these scripts beforehand. This week, we head to the majestic country of India,
Nope. Nope.
No, I'm
Nope.
not. I'm not saying that. That is no.
Ninja.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Where Indian officials have cleared the name of a person wrongfully accused of being a Chinese spy. Again, something I'm familiar with. To be fair, birds are always in disguise. Not in
Nope.
disguise, but disguise.
In disguise.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So, why was this bird accused of fly games? Simple.
I didn't remember I put that one in there. That made me laugh.
Simple. He was captured with 2 rings on his legs that, quote, looked to be Chinese. What the fuck does that mean? Looked to be Chinese, not Japanese, not Laotian. Turns out after 8 months of hardcore waterfowl torture, the bird turned out to be an escaped Taiwanese water racing bird. God damn it, we found him. We found him. If I had $1 for every time I lost my goddamn Taiwanese water racing bird, my God, I would have $5,000 right now. It's a big fucking problem.
You also skipped over another pun that I put in there. Come on, you can't miss my puns.
I'm gonna miss them.
I
just said it.
I worked harder on those. What'd you say?
Oh God.
No, exactly. Yeah, the hardest thing I worked
it.
on in our script this entire week was the fucking puns in our Giuseppe.
We're gonna stop. We're gonna re-roll back. Get ready for more laughs. If I had $1 for every time that flappened to me.
See what I did there? I worked so fucking hard on that, and you just try to ignore it like it's nothing.
That bitch. That bitch, Mike Stoczy ain't reading that.
In this scenario, script. You're that bitch.
I'm about to go and talk to the enhanced games.
You could be a doctor for them.
I mean, I'm a doctor in real life.
Yeah,
not medical.
Doctor for
not
them
medical.
Neither any of their doctors.
That's true. Yeah, really could be. Okay. Long story short, because this one hasn't taken any time at all, we've just flown through it. After having his name cleared of espionage,
espionage,
pidgeotoage, if you will. This bird was safely released back into the wild. For this week's Giuseppe, we're going to assume that the bird actually was a pigeon spy because birds aren't real. How do you, as an agent of pigeon chaos, an agent of chaos, nice wing to it, eh? How do you steal all of India's secrets, including how they fix cricket matches, which is a real thing, and you should look it up.
Start us off, buddy. I need a minute here.
I think we all need a minute.
Oh, and ironically, again, not on purpose. I bought this beer before I did it. There's fucking flamingos. Those are birds.
Oh, yeah. On his Busch Light can, there's a bunch of fucking birds all over that fucking thing. Yeah. Okay. So, all right. In this scenario, I am obviously a racing waterfowl bird from, not India. So I'm immediately freaking the fuck out as soon as I get, my bearings straight. And I'm going to go land somewhere, kind of hang out, try and recover. It's going to be like a week or two, right? Because, you've been tortured. Like, and also, why would a country torture a bird? I don't know.
To get his secrets. Did you not read it?
No, that was Joe Exotic. I've been gone. So
fair. Blacked out.
Yeah. Just...
Don't lie. You're busy filling out the fucking form to become a doctor for the advanced games.
Yeah.
I was trying to get on the advisory board. I'm right there with you.
Yeah, I said I wasn't going to do it, and call me a liar, but yeah. So we're hanging out. And obviously, I need to steal some fucking secrets now because these fuckers tortured me. All right. So what am I going to do? I am 100% going to the cricket pitch. I'm going there. and I am hanging out. I am watching who is paying off who, and I'm getting evidence because if you have watched any of our shows before, you know how dumb we get, and you know how much we love birds aren't real. The organization that suggests all birds were replaced with pigeons, or all pigeons were replaced with like drones that film
That
things.
one. Yeah, the
Yeah,
second one.
the second one. Yeah. So obviously, I'm recording all of this, and I'm getting even more secrets of how they're taking the world's baseball and still making a mockery of it. And then I'm going to fly it over to maybe some other country that's nearby that really doesn't like them. And by nearby, I mean England, which is nowhere fucking close.
Not even
And
close. You're just taking just cricket secrets to England?
dude, do you know how much they fucking take that seriously? Like between them and the
Well,
West Indies?
in in
Oh,
India, yeah,
oh,
but
in England, they fucking take it
you're sending a
serious.
spy just to get
Yes,
cricket secrets?
yes, yes. This is how you start World War III, with India going to war with the UK again. Now, all the rest of the connections there, I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. But that's what
Okay,
I'm doing.
okay,
I'm causing
okay,
chaos because I'm an agent of chaos. What's your
okay.
answer to it?
Well, I'm going along the lines of, you talked about birds aren't real, which is a very legitimate cause. It's that and the enhanced games for me are like 1 and 1A, of most important things in my life right now. And so I'm going with what 1B is for me, which is flat earthing.
Oh, Jesus.
So what I'm doing is if I'm a bird, I'm changing my name to I am Mark Seagull because I'm not a pigeon, I'm a seagull. I'm gonna make
Do you
t-shirts.
have a little pigeon shirt that says I am Mark Seagull?
Not yet, but we have another fucking episode coming up next week. There's time.
No, I mean, as the bird, do you have a little bird shirt with it?
Oh, fuck yeah, I do. Of course. Is that even a question? If I'm a spy, I'm doing this for real. Come on, I'm not getting caught. So I've got an I am Mark Seagull shirt. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just walk around India and be like India and be like, hey, do you guys? I am Mark Seagull. Are you aware that you're standing on a flat Earth right now? And they're like, what are you saying? And I'm like, well, let me tell you, this Earth that you think we're on right now, oh, it's flat. And let me tell you why. Basically, what's going to happen is by the time I get done explaining flat Earth to them, they're going to be so disinterested and probably asleep that I'm just going to go ahead and fucking like tie them up, take them back to my bird lair, and get the secrets out of them that way because I fucking bored them to death with my flat Earth fucking sequel shit. So it won't work for a while because it's going to take a long time for me to find somebody who actually has any secrets I need to know. But I got nothing but time. I'm a fucking bird spy. Why not? Next thing you know, flat earthing just gets it done for me. And yeah, no, that's my plan right there. I am Mark Seagull.
So how do you steal India's secrets though, other than
Well,
revealing the biggest secret of them all?
well, obviously, just eventually I bore somebody that I kidnapped so much that they have an actually worthwhile secret that helps me.
Oh please, oh
There's going to be a
please. Here's the launch codes. Leave me alone, weird pigeon that's talking to me.
the first round. Just let me go. What do I need to give you? Yeah, no. You want me to tell you how to invade our country? Here you go. Just stop telling me. Stop playing all this Kanye West music. Kyrie Irving's not even the best player in the team he plays for.
Oh my god. Yeah. Holy shit. Some of their secrets may include embracing capitalism, reusing existing infrastructure, and breaking world records. Wait a minute. Is India a part of the enhanced games?
Not yet, but there is time. I'd just like to know, and I mentioned before we jumped on here, there are some interesting points that aren't discussed here.
Mm.
The Olympics are a world game. Now, the enhanced games, is that going to be country by country as well? Like, there's going to be enhanced athletes from all countries across the world? Because if so, I'm just throwing out a call to arms right now that as an American who cares about this country, we need to enhance the fuck out of our steroids if we're going to be competing against other steroided out countries. I don't want to lose that shit. We never win the world's strongest man, and I don't think that's fucking drug tested. So if we keep losing Nordic countries, pick up our science game. Science is real.
Yeah. Okay. I'm calling 100%. I went back to the site. I'm sorry. I had to. I had to go
How
back
can
to the
you
site.
not?
Um,
Hey, we're about to be on their board, so easy what you say here, guy.
oh no, I just here it is. Um, it's a quote, and it's from an athlete that I'll
Sure it is.
reveal afterwards. Actually, here's the
Sure it is.
game. Here's the game. You have to tell me what very well known athlete said this. I'll
Let's
give you
go. I'm in.
I'll give you two guesses. All right. So this person was quoted as saying, quote, I am a homeless Olympic medalist. I thought to myself, who is that? You know this
Ooh.
person. And it's a woman too.
Oh, man, that took a lot of my guesses out. It's either Tanya Harding
No. Tanya Harding.
or
That one would have been good. Why is it Tanya
uh
Harding on this?
well, she lost her home when she got thrown in jail. That made her homeless. It was a slam dunk. Hope Solo.
No, Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey, I guess in
Did she
2000.
even go to the Olympics?
Yeah, for wrestling. Yeah.
Did she before she was in the UFC?
I guess so. Yeah. And that she had so little money upon returning to the States, she was forced to live in her car. Like, none of us have done that before. Now she's worth over $14 million. Come on.
Most of that because of the WWE, which is its own steroided out endeavor altogether. She's actually kind of the perfect poster child for this.
Here's what I'm wondering. Did she know that they're using her name and likeness? No.
She has no idea.
There's no
So
way.
what we need to do, here's how we're going to get famous as a podcast. We're going to get, because he's always open to he's open to interviews, we're going to get the president on here, and then halfway through an interview be like, by the way, we have another potentially famous athlete that wants to discuss something with you. Ronda Rousey, come on.
Why is her lawyer here? I don't know, but we're streaming it, so there we go.
Can't go back out of now for the world to see.
Yeah. Holy shit. Yeah, this is something, man.
My original guess was going to be Apollo Anton Ono until you said that. So,
yeah, he just lives in hair gel.
We can't rule out the fact that he is now homeless because, according to them, he only made $22,000 for winning a gold medal. So,
yeah, God, what a stupid episode. God, but that's what we signed up for. So,
hold you ahead of time. It's on you if you're still listening.
And we thank you for doing just that. With that, we're going to go ahead and call week 4 of Floral Foolishness.
I'm going to call week 4 a wash. Sports!
A wash? It was great. Why?
Because week 5, we're going to have somebody completely change our opinion. By the end of week 5, when the president comes on, because he's always open for interviews, we're going to be like, wow, we're assholes. They're 100% right. I fully support this and want to be on your board. That's very exclusive with real doctors and real science, because science is real.
Science. Oh, where it's always island time. We thank you for joining, and we hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Don't forget to take our poll question, which I'll find out how to make it work, which is once again, what should the Wikipedia for the enhanced games read? As always, I'm Stoczy, joined by the Dragon Wrangler, Jeremy Phelps, and as always, you stay tropical, Mount Rainier Wildlife Sanctuary.